Hey guys, it's Coach Ro from RocioFlores.com, and today's topic is, are all protein bars the same? Quick answer, no they're not. So there's a few things that you want to think about when it comes to choosing protein bars. First of all, do you need them? Second, what do you need? And what do the bars actually have in them? So I'm not going to give off any names or brands or anything like that because, there's so many. But I'll talk about certain types. So one thing that you first have to think about is how much protein you actually need in the day. So for example, I have a goal of 94 grams of protein a day. And what I try to do is hit around 10 grams per snack and around 25 per meal. And that number kind of changes depending on the meal, depending on the day, depending on what I'm actually feeling like having. So sometimes, I have a protein snack that's a little less. Sometimes it has a little bit more. And it depends on where you get your bars, how much they usually have. So, for example, I get mine online. They're all going to have anywhere from 10 to 15, with some of the higher ones around 17. Now, you go to some stores, and some of these bars, man, they have like 20, 30, 40-something grams of protein. And unless you actually need that much protein, it might be a waste of money to have it. And it may actually not even be best for you and your health goals. So that goes into the second, point. What do you actually need them for? So there's several reasons why you would use a protein bar, or bars in general, right? So it's if you're trying to get a pre or post workout, there's workout drinks and then there's bars, and that really has to do with how much you're going to work out, how long you're going to work out, and when you're going to have your next meal after your workout. If you're using them for energy, you may be able to get away with having a bar that doesn't have any protein at all. Because for energy, you actually don't use your protein, you use carbohydrates and fat, but mostly carbs. And there's tons and tons of really good stuff out there that will work that aren't necessarily protein-based. And then another thing that people use them for is to hit their macros. That's what I use them for. So, I have a set amount of calories that I have in a day. And I'm short, so I get 1,200, which is like the lowest tier for food. And so I have to hit my certain amount of protein per snack and per meal. And bars are just a great way to do it because it's actually really hard to make a snack that fits those macros. And most of the bars that I use already have that ratio that's correct. For other people, they use them to curb hunger. So if you know you're going to go hours before you have your next meal, so, you have breakfast and you can't have lunch till 6-7 hours later, you're going to have a snack in between. And protein bars are just quick, they're easy, they're something that you can just take with you anywhere. And then another reason that people use them is to curb cravings. Some of these bars are freaking delicious. Some are not. Some are really gross. So if you're using them for cravings, you really do want to use the ones that are going to give you the best flavor for what you're hoping to get. That way you are not having to turn to other snacks. So if you're at the store and your options, you're trying to stay away from junk food and you're hungry but you're really craving something sweet and the option's a donut or a protein bar, it may be the best idea for you to get the protein bar because then it's going to help you at least stay within your macro amounts for the day instead of, having something that's really going to ruin your day. I have other beliefs when it comes to that. I mean, sometimes having the donut is better for you. And sometimes the freaking bar is worse than the donut. So that's something that you do need to think about. What is in the bar itself? So for the most part, the protein bars are going to have a certain amount of fat, a certain amount of carbs, and a certain amount of protein. And that protein usually does go above 10 grams. Like I said, some go way high amounts. And so you have to ask yourself, is this for a snack or this for a meal? Because some bars are made to be a meal. That's why they have, 30 grams of protein and they have like 40, 60 grams of carbs because they're meant to replace an entire meal in your day, not just a snack. And even though they may be like tiny, you can't, you can't just have it like, oh, I'm just going to have a little snack and then I'm still going to go eat like 2 burgers. So you do need to know what's in it and, what will it do to your body. So you want to look at the carb and sugar content because some of them, depending on their brand, may have a high carbohydrate amount but a lot of fiber, and some of them just have a ton of sugar. So you might as well eat the donut if you're avoiding sugar, right? And some of them, they may not have that much carbs, but you look at the fat and it's like 15 to 30 grams of fat. And I'm really hoping that if it has that much fat, it tastes amazing. But some of them, they don't. So you do want to look around and try different things and taste different things. Sometimes you buy a bar and you see that the macros that it has are kind of double what you need, so you could just have half. If that's going to fill you up, great, go for it. If it's not, look for something better. So it really comes down to what you need, what your health goals are, how many calories you actually need in a day, and there's a lot of different things that go into how you choose the bars that you want to have. So hopefully this video gives you a few things to think about. And before I let you go, I'm going to give you a little sales pitch. I have a bunch of websites that show you how to get really, 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 really good, yummy protein snacks. So not just protein bars, but snacks. So you get chips and pancakes and macaroni and cheese and pasta and all sorts of different food and snack items that have high protein, that are low fat, that are high fiber, low carb, and they fit macros really, really well. And so I'm an affiliate with those programs, and I can give you a code that gives you a bit of a discount, and then I get a little bit of the proceeds. It doesn't change your price at all, but it helps me and it helps me run my website. So I will put those in the links in the comments below, so you could take a look and hopefully check them out. Like I said, if you need help, because I know that it can be kind of hard to decide, what do I need? By all means, send me a message below and I can help you come up with some ideas or just recommend some things that may be good for you. There's also a lot of really yummy protein stuff at the store, so try out, look up Halo Top, and there's pancake mixes, and there's a ton of stuff. I have tons of ideas, so let me know if you need help with that and I can give you some ideas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helps you and that you like it, and if you do, please give it a like, please share it with anyone who might need it, and keep in touch so that you could keep seeing more of my videos. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Goodbye.